Right, so a couple of things just to run through about the ring sling. So we were chatting about the size of the ring sling. What you need for safety is at least 12 inches of fabric to be on this side of the rings. So you're absolutely fine. If you did want to get another one, maybe once baby's older, you might get a bit more lifespan out of a medium. As I said, as long as you've got 12 inches of overlap there, you're absolutely fine. Okay, so just adjust this. I never get this right first time. So when it comes to the pelvic tuck, there's a few things you can do to help get the baby in the right position. So the first thing you can do is, we know that about this amount can be under baby's bum. So what you can do is actually just tuck that up a little bit, and you know that you're not going to need a lot of room there because only baby's legs are going through this part of the sling. So you can already tighten up a little bit at the bottom of the sling, like that. So remember, the bottom of the fabric here is going to be this bit of fabric here because it's the same colours, and this bit of fabric here at the top is going to be this bit of fabric here. Okay, so I've already made this a bit smaller so I don't have to do so much adjusting. So when you go to put baby in, you're going to try and get baby in that pelvic tuck position from the start. Okay, so if we pick baby up, hello, reaching through, and sit baby on this rope of fabric as if you're not going to do anything with it. Okay, so at this point you're looking for fabric to be sitting in the hollow at the back of baby's knees and with their bum sort of hanging over the edge. So if you can imagine, we're going to stop this baby from going downwards because this fabric goes from knee to knee. There's nowhere for this baby to go downwards. Obviously at this stage baby could still flop backwards. So try and get baby in this nice sort of tucked up position before you even start adjusting the fabric. Okay, so that's one way to make sure that the baby's in the pelvic tuck, is to get them in position before you start with the sling. So once you've brought the fabric up, always bring the slack around to the rings and then start adjusting baby, adjusting the sling, making sure that it's nice and snug. Okay, so we're looking for the top. So what tends to happen is any slack gets stuck around here. So just bring that slack around to the rings and pulling that through, pulling it down, making sure baby's nice and snug. So doing our safety checks, making sure that baby's airways are clear and that they're able to breathe and that they're nice and snug. So if I put my hand behind baby's head and lean forward, baby is nice and snug to me. Then looking to make sure that the fabric is just gently at the back of the neck with nothing pulling in. I can actually just take a little bit more of that in if I wanted to. There we go. And then making sure it's nice and smooth down their back, that baby is supported from knee to knee, and that we're in that pelvic tuck position. So what I'm going to do is just show you how to do pelvic tuck, and I'll show you what to do if baby perhaps isn't in the optimal position. So here you can see baby's actually reasonably in that pelvic tuck. So it's like we're sort of sitting in this bit of fabric here. What you can do is just take the lower legs and sort of scoot them back so that they're really sitting very nicely here. You can see that there's no way that this baby can go downwards, and there's no way the baby can flop backwards. So with the pictures that you sent me, the fabric was a bit looser and lower on baby's legs. So it's like this. So I don't think baby's in any immediate danger because you did have it nicely tightened up here. So even if the worst was to happen and the bum was to untuck, it's not going to happen quickly, and you are still going to be able to support your baby while you sort it out. Okay, so what I suggest in this case is that you scoot baby back into that nice tucked up position. You can see that there. And then again, just get that lower edge of fabric and sort of guide it around so it's sitting in the back of baby's knee pits. Bring that around. We know that is this side of the sling as we pull it through. And obviously just making sure that you are comfortable. And also by spreading the shoulder out, it takes some of the slack out under here. So you can see again there that even though we started with the legs hanging down, by skewing them backwards, we're making sure that baby is not got any risk of going down vertically. Just there. So I hope that's been helpful. Let me know how you get on, and if needs be, as I said, we can jump on a live video call. There should be some pointers in there. Okay, bye.